to Screen Time Allowance. This is our show where we talk about movies and games and TV shows we're playing. I'm Jonathan, and this is... Zach Bonkahead is his name. Just bonking his head on the chair as he's coming up thinking he's cool. Alright, so today...
That was gonna come up slow.
Today, what are we talking about, son? Today we're going to talk about...
Terminator 2!
Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Okay, so Terminator 2 came out in 1991. How old was I? 86. 15. I was 15 years old in 1991. Wow. And boy, that was a cool movie, man. That was something else. Nobody had seen anything like it. It was the liquid metal guy. Was like, what's happening? It's crazy. It was good, and it. You know what? It stands up. Was
it not colored? I forgot.
What do you mean? Yes, it was a color movie back then. I'm not 103 years old. All right. So Terminator 2. What happens? We're in Terminator 2 land. We got a kid. It's John Connor. It's Sarah's son who's grown up, but Sarah's not around. Where is she?
In prison.
She's kind of in prison. She's in a mental institution because she's talked about the Terminator and Judgment Day, and they just think, you know what? She's crazy. Lock her up. Lock her up in the crazy house. So there's where she is.
The boy is living with a whole different family.
Yeah, foster family. So then, beginning of the movie, here comes Arnold. Comes in, walks into some place naked. What happens?
People look at him.
Oh yeah, they're like, "What is going on, huh?"
People look at him like he's a YouTuber.
So he's scanning people. He sees somebody that fits. He walks up to him and he says, "What?" You don't remember?
I mean, I remember one part.
What? What is he? What?
I need
what is
your boots, hat.
Hat. He sees it. I need your clothes, your boots, and
your motorcycle.
Right. And everybody laughs at him. And he says, "You forgot to say please." And puts a cigar out on his chest. He doesn't react. They're like, "That's weird." And he just tears the whole place up, huh? Throws the guy on the grill.
I think that was a bar.
Yeah, it was a bar. He throws some guy on the grill. He stabs a guy in the shoulder.
He throws a guy on another grill.
Yeah.
On top of the other dead guy.
Yeah, it was crazy, huh?
And then Arnold just comes up and says,
and then
now.
And then we see the other person coming back from the future. Looks a leaner guy. Looks more like Kyle Reese from the first one, right? Looks like he punches a police officer. Next thing you know, we see him in his clothes. He starts looking up John Connor, finds out where he lives. Finds out. So what's the twist in this movie?
That Arnold is actually the good guy.
Right. So that was...
And you wouldn't believe me. but I just had a brain fart.
You wouldn't believe you. But what?
Brain fart.
So, the cop guy, the T1, he's the T1000. He's liquid metal man.
Yeah, he's a T1000. He's liquid experiment 10P.
10P? You can't just 10P. You can't make up your own details. So basically, it turns out that the Arnold's Terminator has to obey everything that John Connor says, and John Connor says you can't just kill people, right? So now he's not going to kill anybody if he can help it. And he also says, we're going to go get my mom out of the hospital. He's like, that's a very tactically unsound move. That's where the other Terminator will be. She's like, well, and he says, well, that's what we're doing because I am ordering you to do it. So he says, okay. So they go in there. The T-1000's already ahead of the game. He mimics a security guard. What happens? Do you remember? Them going to get Sarah dovetails with her doing something. What is she doing?
She's
actually she's doing what?
She broke out of herself.
Yeah, she's doing pretty good making an escape, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, because these people showed her the picture of the Terminator in the mall, remember?
Uh-huh.
They came and she was like, "Oh my god, I got to get out of here." So she's got to go get out of here to go protect John. So they get to her first. And when she opens that elevator door, she sees Arnold. And she freaks out, huh? She's like, oh no.
I think she had a heart attack.
Oh no, Arnold's back. This guy's going to kill me. I know this to be a robot that will not stop and try to kill me. But it turns out, he says, what does he say?
I don't I forgot.
It's what Kyle Reese said to Sarah in the first one. She's on the ground. He reaches down. What would he say?
I forgot.
Come
with me.
Yeah.
If you want to live.
Yeah. Now say it like Arnold. Go.
Come with me if you want to live.
There you go. See, there it is. All right. So then the T-1000's there, and their doctor's there who always thought Sarah was crazy. T-1000 or the T-800 beats up a bunch of security guards, smashing their heads into the walls and stuff. And then here comes the T-1000, but there's bars there. So what happens?
He just
walks right through him. Huh? And that doctor's like, he doesn't know what's going on. He's like, oh my gosh.
I think he pooped his pants.
He might have, yeah. At that point, he's like, it's all real. She was telling the truth, and I'm
just a crazy man.
I'm a big old jerk for not believing her, huh?
Uh-huh.
So then the chase is on. They go in there. He shoots T-1000 with a shotgun and blows his head in half, right? Seals back up. He's got knives for hands. He's slicing and stabbing.
I mean, he doesn't have a knife for a hand, but he doesn't grows it.
It's like forms into a knife. Huh?
And it's very terrifying.
What?
He could be anyone.
I know, and that happens, doesn't it?
He could be anything.
That happens too, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So they make their escape, and the T-1000 comes out and starts running real fast. And when I was a kid, I was like, man, that makes me want to run real fast. Look at that. He's catching up to that car. He catches up to the car. Runs real fast. Gets on there. They shoot him off. He gets his little piece of liquid metal that broke off back, and they go their separate ways, right? So now he's like that.
Lubricant.
Yeah, Sarah Connor's like, that was dumb to come after me. And he's like, well, you're my mom. I was going to come after you. He's like, that's stupid. You can't make stupid decisions like that. And he's upset. He's like, meh.
Arnold says, I told you.
He says, why are your eyes leaking? He should have known that. He should have known what crying is.
But
so then,
he's just a robot.
I think before they went to go get her, he calls his foster parents, right? What happens to his foster parents? You see her talking. She's like, oh, yeah, come on home, John. I'm worried sick about you. And the other guy, and the stepdad's like, yeah, man, tell him we blah, blah, blah. And she goes like, she changes hands with her phone and goes, whoosh, and you don't know what's going on. And then they pan over, and what has she done? Do you remember? You said that freaked you out.
Okay, so he turned his hand into a knife and then stabs the guy.
It's like right through the mouth, huh? Like through the milk carton, through the mouth, into the wall. Whew, takes it out. Turns we kind of glossed through the big chase scene where he's chasing him with the 18-wheeler, remember? In the drainage ditch. He's on his motorcycle, and the T-1000 is driving the 18-wheeler after him. That was a cool chase scene, right?
Okay, I don't know if you know this about anything, but that same truck that T-1000 is driving was actually in a Fortnite live event.
Yeah, it certainly was. Yeah, there was a whole big crossover. I'll bet most kids your age didn't even catch that reference, huh? Mm-hmm. And with Ellen Ripley there shooting Terminators and Sarah Connor shooting aliens, it was like a crazy thing. Okay, so what's their ultimate plan? They're like, look, he's going to keep coming. How do we stop Judgment Day? So it turns out that there's this guy who salvaged the chip from the first Terminator in the first movie, and they're backwards engineering it, and he's going to create Skynet. But he doesn't know that. He just thinks he's doing some cool technology stuff. So Sarah's like, I'm going to go kill him. Miles Bennett Dyson, right? So she goes there. She's going to kill Miles Bennett Dyson. Shoots him. Doesn't kill him. And then John was like, we got to go stop her. She's going to kill this guy. They show up just in time. And they don't know what's going on. And so all they have is the arm from the first Terminator, right? Mm-hmm. And the busted chip from the Terminator's head. So John Connor's like, show Miles Bennett Dyson what's going on. And so what does Arnold do?
he like peels off.
One of the coolest special effects ever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was cool. He just rips it off. It's a robot arm. I want you to listen to me very carefully. And they're like, ah! What would you do if someone's like, here, I'm gonna rip my skin off. I got a robot arm. Okay, I'll listen to you.
I'll go like, okay, can you kill me? I don't want to live into this bloodthirsty world.
That's right. Robot apocalypse? No, thank you.
No.
So they go to Cyberdyne and blow up all the stuff. And poor Miles Dyson sacrifices himself to blow up all the research. But then the T-1000 shows up and the chase is on. And they're chasing. He's in a helicopter. He's chasing him. Another cool action scene. And they end up at this steel mill where they're
the best thing ever.
Yeah, tell me.
There's like a giant skyscraper. He has to delete all of his technology stuff. He goes in there. The gas protectors just turn on. Terminator has to walk in there and get the gas masks for the people.
Yeah.
And then Terminator just goes down there with like a grenade launcher.
With a tear gas launcher, huh? He starts shooting the people with it. Boom, boom, boom. But what is he doing? He's not shooting everybody and killing them. Where is he shooting everybody? Do you remember?
In their mask.
No, he's shooting them in the legs, remember? Because John Connor's like, don't kill anybody. So he's just pop, 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 shooting everybody in the legs. And like, ah. So.
Oh, Dad, I just had the best moment ever when you said that.
What?
Okay, so, remember when Terminator had a gun and he was driving up and the guy was like, hey, you're not allowed in here. He came out. He was like, bang, bang. And he said, he'll be all right.
The security guard, right?
Yeah.
I told you not to kill anybody. He'll live. Yeah, because he shot him in the legs. That's terrible, huh? All right, so they crash into the steel mill. All the steel workers are like, ah! And they run off because they don't want that, like a tanker truck exploding and killing them. What's in the tanker truck? Do you remember?
Milk.
No, something very cold.
Hydrogen peroxide?
Liquid nitrogen, right?
Oh, Dad, that's very, 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 very cold.
Yeah, so what happens?
If you could stick your finger in there, it'll come out frostbite.
Yeah, so what happens when the T-1000 starts walking through it?
He gets frozen.
And then, do you remember Arnold's catchphrase before he shoots him?
Hasta la vista, baby.
Right? You're like, yay, they win! But nope, here comes the molten metal, heating everything back up. So then he forms back together. They're fighting through that whole thing. It's pretty cool to watch two Terminators fight, huh?
Uh-huh.
Like one can morph around. And
No, it's the coolest scene ever.
What? What was the coolest scene ever?
When T-1000 falls into the lava.
Right. So there's a couple.
That loud screech, honestly, it sounded like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. So there's some cool stuff that happened.
Which is the worst sound ever.
Yeah. So the T-1000 actually beat the T-800, huh? Remember, he like caught his arm in some gears and stabbed him and stuff, and it shut him down. And then, so what did the T-1000 do? Do you remember?
Alternate power source.
No, T-1000. He turned himself to look like somebody. John.
Oh, it's Sarah Connor.
Right. So what happened there? Did John fall for it?
Well, he was having like a little malfunction.
Yeah.
Which he looked at Sarah Connor's feet.
Oh yeah, that's right. And that kind of melted into the grates, huh?
Mhm.
And then real Sarah Connor, comes up behind her, does the cool, because she's been stabbed, so she's like doing the one-handed cool shotgun cock, and T-1000's backing up, almost gets to the edge. He's at the edge of the molten lava, molten steel, and she's like, click, oh no. He's like, And then who comes riding up on the gear with a grenade launcher? Arnold. Boom. He's like, oh. Looks all weird. And falls in.
Falls in.
Tell me what you thought. What happened? You almost covered your eyes and ran away pooping, huh?
No. You did.
Yep, that's what I did. Here's some poop right here. So, T-1000's done, but there's one more chip, huh? Who has the last chip?
Arnold.
So what does he have to do?
He has to go into the lab.
That's right. A big old thumbs up into the lava. Very sad. Did you want to cry right there?
No.
Yeah, you did. A single tear rolled down your cheek.
No.
No. So, what do you think? Did you like it?
It was good.
Would you say, hey, friends, this is a cool movie you should watch. It's called T2. Would you watch it? Would you tell them?
I already did.
Oh, you told them about it already?
And know what they said?
What?
No, I don't want to watch a scary movie.
It's not scary, though. It's an action-packed thrill ride. Huh? Maybe it's too thrilling for them. Maybe they're too used to Paw Patrol. Huh? Is that what all your friends are watching? Paw Patrol?
No, they're watching...
Watching YouTube videos, huh?
No, I think they're watching too much Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah.
You think all your friends are watching Star Wars?
Yeah.
No.
It's the most terrible
It's the most terrible.
movie in the world.
Hey, I tried. I tried to get you to watch Star Wars. Like, you know, it's not for everybody, I guess.
The only promise from Star Wars is a lightsaber.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's our discussion of Terminator 2. Did you like it? Cool. Maybe one day we'll watch it again. And we got other movies coming up. We'll start these back up.
The Necronomicon.
What? Like we've done Evil Dead 2. I don't think we've done Army of Darkness. Maybe we can do that one if you want to. All right. So until next time. Bye.